Hello, welcome to Uzi Love Tarot. We're going to get a reading going for the sign of Taurus. Taurus, I tried to do your video a couple of times last night and my phone just, I don't know, it just wouldn't come through. So I did pre-shuffle the decks off camera. I'm going to give them a quick shuffle on camera for the viewers, and then we'll get the reading going, Taurus. First card is Retreat. Second card, Inner Child. Third card, Love. Fourth card, Reflection. Overall energy, Embrace. The readings that I had yesterday were like really, really good. So let's see if that same energy comes back out. The Chariot. Two of Wands. Five of Swords. Oh, no. Seven of Swords. Seven of Wands. Overall energy, King of Cups, Taurus. Queen of Swords. King of Wands. The Strength card. The Five of Wands. Overall energy, King of Cups. Okay, so King of Cups is here twice in the energy. Taurus. So that is a heavy message, Taurus. Taurus. All right. Taurus, I feel like you're embracing that you love someone. Maybe you didn't want to let them know you love them. Maybe you didn't want to accept that you love this person. It could be a Libra, a fire sign, or Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, your Taurus or Leo. A fixed sign. Could be dealing with a Scorpio more than likely. Okay. Now, I feel like maybe someone was holding back from you. Maybe you were the person that this person was holding back from you. But I feel like, Taurus, someone is coming to terms with the fact that they really love someone. Maybe they were just holding back from it, like I said before. I almost feel like, Taurus, that either you or your person, this is what they, like, that's how they have gained love in the past, like, by holding back their feelings. Because in a lot of times when someone holds back from you, that's when you want them more. So maybe you just expect, like, okay, if I draw back, they're gonna come at me, like, not give it away all up front, so they'll be curious and come back for more. Okay. So what I think happened, Taurus, is you left someone out in the cold. And they deaded your ass with this. Like, Taurus, maybe you were playing fucking mind games. And, you was playing mind games with this person. This person could have been like a soulmate. But I think they scared you. Like, maybe they were just too lovey. And, like, it just scared you. Like, you were like, I had to back away from this person. Because you got Retreat with the Chariot and the Queen of Swords. So I feel like this person cut you off, Taurus. Either you cut them off, whoever was leaving the other person out in the cold, the person that was left out in the cold, they got the hell out of there. They are moving away. They're retreating the fuck away from you, Taurus. Either you or them, okay? They're cutting this shit out, okay? They don't like this. Maybe, like I said, you were playing mind games with them. Maybe you give them a little bit of love and then you hold back. It could be a situation where you give a little bit, you show a little bit of yourself, and then when you do that, you're like, oh shit, I showed too much of myself. I gotta go back. And I feel like this person moving away from you, it has really like made you really embrace your real feelings since this person moved away from you. Because with them moving away, you are like wanting to move towards them now. And I think that you really want to like tell them, maybe you want to express to them your feelings finally. Um, that you're really passionate about this fucking person. Oh my God. You kept this person out in the cold, a Taurus. Taurus, I'm feeling like it was you. This person was in their feelings. Maybe you were being real defensive, like towards them. You weren't letting them in a lot. Like you were just, you weren't sharing your feelings with this person, but you really, really have a lot of feelings for this person. So, Taurus, with you retreating away, if you retreated away, they're coming towards you now. If you're the one that was playing games with another person, you're seeing their worth now. And you're like, oh my God, I love this person. So now you have the inner child paired with the King of Wands and the Two of Wands. So Taurus, I feel like you want to go towards this person because you're very passionate about this person. Maybe this person just makes you feel so good inside, because even like the inner child card speaks of like easygoing, just lighthearted energy. It could speak of a kid itself, or just anything that like your happy place. I almost think of like Peter Pan in here, like would think of a happy thought, which are, any wonderful little thought, and maybe you feel like you want to go towards this person, and maybe you were indecisive about this person in the past. You could have been dealing with a fire sign or a fire sign or a water sign, or maybe this is just in your chart, Cancer in particular, Leo in particular. But I feel like this person really sparks something in you. Like this person, you're so passionate about them, or they're very passionate about you. And I feel like you bring out that easygoing energy within this person, or this person brings it out within you. And they're realizing with you moving away from them, they know they want to move toward you, like, and passionately. They know, and even the wands, this is both action cards. Like, they know they have to take action in this now, Taurus. They can't sit around anymore and, do this. And King of Cups, he he can either be very emotional and fun and lovey-dovey, or he's just got a lot of love that he's not sharing. And I feel like that's what was really happening. Maybe you would be hot some days and then be really cold other days. Like maybe this person would feel like they're having breakthroughs with you, and every time they get close to you, you just draw back, so they're never really getting close to you, because every time you take a step forward, you're taking 5 fucking steps back. So I feel like with this person moving away from you, you are realizing now, that's clearly what I'm seeing here, that you want to passionately move towards this person, and you might even want to give them a baby. Okay. Moving on, you have the Love card paired with the Strength card and the Seven of Swords. So I feel like this person was lying to themselves, like holding back on this love. Like these readings have been so clear, y'all. Like I don't even think they need to be 20 minutes anymore. Like this reading might be like 15 minutes and done, Taurus, because these readings have been so clear. Taurus, I feel like you were lying to this person about your feelings, holding back your feelings from this person. You really like them, Taurus. What the hell is wrong with you? Either you or them, okay? But I feel like this love is just very strong as well. And even though you try to lie to yourself and say it's not, this shit is clearly all in the energy that you're embracing, that you fucking feel like this. Maybe you could have been lying to this person. Like I said, lying to yourself that you really have a lot of love for this person. Just, I feel like you were really holding back on this person, how much you really fucking love them, and maybe this, like I said, you are just not used to sharing your feelings. I think, you're just not used to that. So when you came across someone that either you or them, when they came across either you or you came across them, this person was barely like they fell in love with you, Taurus, or you fell in love with them. And I think that you were expecting that, because the expectancy card is right underneath embrace. And I think you were kind of like holding back from this person, like really just, it's all in here. Like you just, I think you were very I wouldn't even say confused. I think that you were just so used to a way of doing things that this was like a whole new experience for you. You know, you've never dealt with an experience like this, and this experience was very profound that I don't even think you really knew what the hell you were doing in it. You know, maybe you saw this person as a blessing, but maybe you were insecure. Maybe you have some insecurities that you're dealing with that you felt like you couldn't really like level with this person or something like that. But I feel like you were getting signs that this person was a good person for you, but you were like ignoring them. I feel like you were just trying to just stay away from this person. This person, like, I think this person like really scared you. This connection really scared you, how much you really feel for them. And I think this whole situation has changed you in a way. Like ever since you've met this person, or this person's been in your life, or them in your life, like they have changed, or you have changed. Like maybe they're gaining clarity and like feeling like, you know, I can be victorious. I can really like see a future with this person, even though they have been like very mysterious, and the person I was holding back, you felt like they were mysterious, but deep down they have a whole lot of love for you, Taurus. And I think with them moving away from you, or you moving away from them, they have really been in a reflective space of like battling with themselves. Like they have been so defensive against you, and they're seeing that like, God, I was being so defensive. I was being so defensive with someone that I can fucking love, you know, someone that, and I feel like they are coming toward you. Like they are not playing the defensive anymore. They are ready to like really bring your guys' connection together, Taurus, you know. And if they maybe they were dealing with battles, demons, you know, they could have been dealing with like demons within themselves that they just didn't know how to grasp this situation at all. I'm really getting a feel, Taurus, because it just seems like there was a lot of emotions on you or this person's side, and it really scared them. You know, if they've never dealt with a strong connection, or, you know, because a lot of people, they don't come across a lot of genuine connections, and maybe you being a genuine connection really scared this person. You know, I did see the King of Pentacles here, so maybe you're dealing with someone that you know, they have a lot of money, so they're afraid that someone is going to just come in and be lovey-dovey, but really they're like a gold digger or something like that. And this could have happened to this person before, so that's why they're like this, you know. They hold back because someone has fucking rang their bell in the past, and they're like, I can't even be vulnerable anymore, even though I feel like this person has a lot of love, but they just don't like to be vulnerable. Maybe it got them hurt in the past, and they're like, I'm never going there again. Like I think something very traumatic happened to you or your person, whoever was the person holding back. And even though they had this very strong connection with you, and they have a lot of emotions for you, and I think even internally they knew, like they could even be like, man, I know this is the one, but they have demons from their past that was like holding on to them. I didn't even see the double card. I mean, I did when I was like picking up the deck a little and stuff, but I keep seeing 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords. So this person had either had a lot of burdens in the past, a lot of like felt betrayed by someone in the past, which has caused them to feel like they cannot open up to you. Okay. Even though they have this like, they have a really deep connection with you, they are scared about this. Now, if you are not dealing with a person that you were holding back from, they were holding back from you, I feel like you are dealing with something very emotional. Now, Maybe you feel like you have to hold back from a person. Maybe you're leaving someone alone and you're embracing that I have to hold back my love from this person because all we do is fight. Maybe you're seeing like, I have a lot of love for this person, but it's a lot of burdens with this person. I'm like always feeling beat up by this person. This situation is very draining. And it could deal with your home. Like if you live with this person, you could feel very drained. Like this whole situation it could be toxic. I think it's like very like high level emotional. Like if you guys get into a fight or an argument, it is like on 10 if you and this person argue. Like your person, if we're completely moving away from the last scenario, and this is for someone that didn't resonate with that last scenario, we're just going to go into a different scenario that I'm seeing. Like if you live with a person, I feel like if you're moving away from a person, you could live with them and feel like it's just so draining because you guys are always fucking fighting. I feel like this person charges in and like maybe they come home and they're like all erratic. Like maybe it could have been something at their job or someone they crossed paths with that day pissed them off. But their energy, that anger energy is like reflecting in y'all's household. Even though you don't have nothing to do with that shit, it's kind of being taken out on you, I feel like. And you're starting to see like, this ain't it. Like, if you're moving away from this person, you're really drawing back on your feelings. You're embracing that this situation is just emotionally unstable. And you don't want that. I don't think that you want that because maybe one day you guys are extremely in love. And then the next day you guys are like, passive aggressive and stuff like that. And it's really have you like wanting to move away from this person, like literally move out of the house from this person if you live with them. Or just, you could even be like taking extra time at the bar after work or something, just so you don't have to be involved in this energy or something. But I feel like this is being communicated to your person. Like if you guys are going through a rough patch or maybe breaking up, you could be letting them know that you're moving away from this connection. You could be going towards a Cancer or a Libra or an air sign, a water sign or an air sign. And I feel like you are expressing this, you're cutting the bullshit out because you're being so drained by this. And when emotions get involved, emotions can be the most draining thing because it sits heavy on your heart and in your mind. So it's like it's pulling so much energy, it's pulling a lot of emotions, it's having you unstable emotionally. And I feel like you're just taking a new direction away from this person. If you have a kid with them or you were married to them, you're kind of seeing like the decision needs to be made. There's a decision that needs to be made. You're either gonna, try and work this out because you love this person, or you're gonna move away from them because you don't want to deal with this. You can feel like this person's very immature as well. But I feel like you and the person, y'all do have a really deep connection. They just could have like been lying about things in the past, or maybe it was just a lot of deception, or maybe you feel like this person, when they do come home and act all erratic, it's like they're ungrounded. Like they're just too emotional for you. They don't think before they say stuff maybe, but they could just be spilling out to you how much they love you, but you don't even feel that way anymore because it's so much battles going on. You could feel like I have to just move away from this connection because you could be really trying to put your best foot forward because you love this person, but you keep being deceived. You keep deceiving yourself, knowing like, I need to just walk away. I think that if you are moving away from a person, you kind of second guess yourself every other day, or you're like, but I really love this person, but I need to draw back from this person. And I think you need to embrace taking a real direction. Either you're going to leave them alone, or you're gonna like stay in this. And I think that that's what you're doing right now. You're really thinking about everything you and this person been through, and I think you guys been through a lot more bad times than good times. Even though there's a lot of love that's shared between you guys, I just think that whatever imbalance is going on in this relationship, it plays itself out over and over and over again, and it just leaves you very drained. You're always constantly defending yourself, or you may even have to defend this person to other people. Like maybe your family's like, man, this fucking person's crazy. How do you deal with that? And you're like, oh, well, I love them. You know, they're not that bad. You know, you could be seeing that, you know, I need to get away from this person. I really feel like, you know, this was a relationship that, you know, you really had a lot of feelings. I think that you were really emotionally attracted to this person, physically attracted to this person. You guys might have shared a kid together, and there is a lot of love between you guys. However, you're going to have to decide whether or not you're going to like keep defending y'all's relationship, or fighting with this person, or just loving them and accepting them flaws and all. And that could be something you're really dealing with right now and really trying to embrace. Am I going left or am I going right? But either way it goes, Taurus, there's a lot of emotion with you and a person. Now, Taurus, if you're completely single, Taurus, I feel like you're embracing the fact that you are super emotional, and you really do want love. And maybe you're just taking a break from the scene right now. Maybe you're thinking like, you know, maybe it's time for me to not focus on love right now and just focus more so on myself. Gain some self-love and really cut out things that are no longer good for you, you know, and really when you do move forward with someone, or if there becomes options in your life, you know, it's going to be very lighthearted. It's not going to be, I don't think that you would really be so serious. It would just be like, you know, just maybe like, I wouldn't even say flings, but you're just not going to be so driven for a relationship or looking for love. Maybe it could just be very lighthearted energy, maybe just passion of like, oh, I'm attracted to this person, but I don't really see a future with them. It's just, you know, something to do, very immature, you know, nothing serious. And really giving yourself some self-love, and really like cutting out people that, you know, if you come across people that, you know, like, okay, this is nothing but just a one night stand, accepting that and moving on. Like, you going into it saying like, okay, this is a one night stand, so I'm never going to call this person ever again. But I do feel like you're just going to be very defensive against people that come into your life, because you're not going to be for the shit, Taurus, if you're single. And I think that you'll be embracing that, you know, I need to hold back my love until someone can show me that they're worth it. And I think that's the best way to go, because you can't give your love away to everyone that you come across contact with. Even if you think they're sexy as shit, or, oh, we connect, you know, you can't give it all away. You have to make people earn your love, earn your trust, you know, and really think about that, and really use that going forward, because I'm telling you, you could like avoid so much bullshit if you really go in, you know, knowing what you're accepting and knowing what you're not accepting anymore, because it cuts shit at the door. Okay, this person ain't for it. They're not going to give me what I want. It's a good thing they let me know early, instead of 6 months from now when I'm invested. But Taurus, I feel either way, a lot of love, whether it is going to be you moving away from someone that you're in love with, but you know that it's the better thing for you, or moving towards someone that cut you off and knowing you love them, and really taking charge, because you don't want to be alone. This connection that you had, you fell in love. And you don't want to give that up. And you shouldn't. Taurus, if you fell in love with someone, go after them. Especially if they cut you off because you were the one acting funny. Go after them, Taurus. I think that they are going to be a spouse. If that resonates with you, that you left them out in the cold and you were playing mind games with them and they cut you off and you're realizing you love them, go get them. That's your spouse. But that's all I'm going to say, Taurus. Thank you for coming to see me at Usi Love Tarot. These readings aren't for everyone. There are so many readers on YouTube. Just coming to look at one of my channels, I'm always grateful for, but I'm never going to say, oh, I know everything, because I don't. I pull some cards and I give you the meanings and what I feel. I'm not telling you I'm something that I'm not. Okay, so this message may be for you. This message may not be for you. But if it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hell, leave a comment. I would appreciate it. Okay, so thank you again for stopping to see me at Usi Love Tarot, Taurus. And that is your reading for March 2019. Good night.